Tell, Cockerel. He's just a true guy. You'll have a true time. Tell, Cockerel. Leave your troubles at the door. You know the game, you know the score. We're here to have fun, so holster that gun and read the writing on the wall. The Predictions League, done every week. It just goes on and 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 on. Why do I always get it wrong? Tell, Cockerel. He's just a chill guy. You'll have a chill time. Tell, Cockerel. Jose gets himself around, always talking Spurs wherever he is found, home or away. He always tips to win, throws the form book in the bin with a cheeky knowing grin. Tell, Cockerel. He's just a chill guy. You'll have a chill time. Tell, Cockerel. The Predictions League, done every week. It just goes on and on and on and on. Why do I always get it wrong? Every time I play along. Tell, Cockerel. The show is so chilled, your time is well filled. If you want good friendly chat, then here's where it's at. Tell, Cockerel. It just goes on and 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 on. Why do I always get it wrong? Tell, Cockerel. The show is so chill, your time is well filled. If you want good friendly chat, then here's where it's at. Tell, Cockerel.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Tell Cockerel Premier League 10 predictions plus 3 bonus games today, Thursday, the 30th of October, for us in the evening and possibly for the people in North America who are still in the 30th. It's their afternoon, early evening, and for anyone that may be joining us down under, it'll be very early in the morning for you. I'd say 6 o'clock for some of you early birds and 7, 8, 9 and 10 for some of the others. But welcome in, everyone. Let me say hello to a few people before we start. Right, we've got some of you in here. Jess, for becoming a member again. I think it's renewing your membership. And she was also put smash the likes in. Why this is this might have been another show. I'm not sure, but it's here. But anyway, good evening, Jess. There she is. Says big up, Jose. Good evening, Jess. I hope you're well. Drula says it's a raid from Jess. Good evening, Drula. I hope you are well. Daz is here. So good evening, Daz. I hope you're well. Good afternoon, Alan, out in America. Good afternoon, Alan. I hope you're well. Good afternoon to you, sir. Good evening, Mr. Graham. I hope you're well. Good evening, Ed. Good evening, sir. I hope you're well. Evening, Ronnie. Ronnie's here. Good evening, Ronnie. I hope you're well too, sir. Shemtam. Good evening, Shemtam. I hope you're well. I read this from Cuba and it made me laugh because he had to. Evening, Jose, all in the chat. I'm here, but I'm eating. So I might be chatting a lot. And then it's claimed that he says afterwards might not be so. It's understood. It's understood. Archer's here. Good evening, Archer. I hope you're well, sir. I hope you're well. We have got Ryan G's here. Ryan G says, good evening, Jose. Good evening, Ryan. I hope you're well. As you can see, I'm still in my work attire. I had to go work today, finished work late, got back, and haven't had room to swing a cat or anything, and had to jump on this stream. Good evening, Ryan T is in the house. It's very smart, Jose. Looks like you've come to give us the scores. No, it's work. I said this is the reason why I had to do the show tonight because I've got stuff going on tomorrow. My work is hectic at the moment, and because it's hectic at the moment, it just means I have to fit in. For you guys, I've got to fit these shows in whenever I can, and I'm just grateful that you guys turn up to have a go at these. Well, have a go at watching me and having a go at these shows. So thank you, one and all. It's absolutely fantastic of you all. Without further ado, what I will say is that the matches this weekend take start on Saturday at 3 p.m. I think, if I remember rightly. So the games start at 3 p.m. on Saturday. Sorry, we have some games on 2 games on Sunday. So we must have 7 games Saturday, 2 games Sunday, and 1 game on Monday. And then we've got the 3 bonus games thrown in. So it's time for me to remind you that if you guys are partaking in Predict the Prem, then you have your chance to put your scores in before 3 p.m. on Saturday. If you are taking part in fantasy football in any way, shape, or form, just remember that you'll probably have to get your lineups, substitutions, transfers. If you're going to use any chips, make sure you do this by probably midday Saturday, just to be on the right side of it. If you're going to change anything for this week, on Saturday it'll be the 1st of November, so it means that quite a bit of the season has already gone, and chips are only valid till a certain date in December. I have not used any of my chips yet. I might well start using them because they're only going to count for the next 2 months because you get reset your chips at the end of December. So it's just a reminder to everyone, if you do predict the Prem, you've got till 3 o'clock Saturday till the point of kickoff to do them. If you're doing fantasy, get them done by midday Saturday. First kickoff's not till 3 o'clock. If you want to be safe and assured that you are able to make the changes. And as you can see, I've kindly put a load of Halloween stuff. Although it's not very spooky and scary, it just lightens it up. It was something that I don't know whether it's StreamYard. StreamYard gave 6 free, so everyone that's got StreamYard will probably have these. We were told today that we could use them. So, without further ado, my week won't be the same without these prediction shows, says Ryan G. Ryan G, it's very, very kind and very thoughtful of you. Ryan says to me, I thought YouTube was your full-time job. Nah. Ryan, have a check me out. I've only got like 1,600 subs. It's not my full-time job. I'd need to have 160,000 in order to make it a full-time job. Now, I work for a living, mate. This is just what I do on the side. Started off to help, to kill the time. But then, apart from killing the time, I've met all you wonderful people, and hence I continue doing it. Archer says, just check the deadline for FPL is 1:30 on Saturday. Archer, it is the deadline, but if you've played FPL usually clunks about. So say it was a 12:30 kickoff, right? If it's a 12:30 kickoff, it says do your changes by 11 in the morning, right, on a Saturday. Try and get into FPL and do anything from 10 o'clock onwards, and you'll find that is so difficult to do any changes. That's why I always say to people, go in early. So get them done by midday, and then you won't get caught up in the clunkiness. So I don't always go by the time it says in there, because as I said, I often go in there and you can't do anything because of the clunkiness of the setup they've got there. So therefore, if you're going to make any of these changes, dude, don't have to follow me, but I would say to err on the side of caution, do them by midday if it's a 3 o'clock kickoff. If it's a 12:30 kickoff, I'd say do them before 10 in the morning. That's just me making sure that you've got them done on time. So, week 10 predictions. We have 10 Premiership games and we have the 3 usual bonus games. And what I will do is I will start with the first game of the weekend. And the first game, please, people, is Brighton versus Leeds, Saturday at 3 p.m. What are your scores for Saturday, 3 p.m., Brighton versus Leeds? Right, I have people coming through. Right, let me just do that. If I do that, we have Ronnie in at 2-0. Ronnie is going for a 2-0 score. I now need to find Ronnie's here. Ronnie 2-0. Ryan T 2-1. It's interesting because Ryan T, you were here last week when we started doing this, and then you didn't put any scores in. But I'm glad you're with us this week, mate. It's a 2-1 for Ryan T 2-1. Get that one bigger. There we go. 2-1 for Ryan T. We have a 1-1 for Graham. Graham 1-1. Who else we got? We got Drew Lutt at 2-1. Copy Drew Lutt 2-1. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do. Daz is going for a 0-2. Edem is going for 3-0. Jess is going for 2-1. Alan is 2-0. Alan 2-0. And we've got Shemtam at 2-1. Ryan G is 2-1. Kuva is 3-1. Get Kuva in at 3-1. Have I got anyone else here? I'll print the last thing. Big up Jesse. Right. So at the moment, I need to take out. Now I've got to do me chopping and changing. So take out these people that are not here that were here last week. So Jess, Drula, Shemtam, Ryan G, Graham, Alan, Ronnie, and Edem all move up. There we go. Move them up. Take out Carl, who's not here at the moment. And then I've got Vindaloo, Totspurs, Neil, Colin B, who are not here at the moment. But we have Daz. Daz Reynolds is here. So move him up to the show. Bear with me. So Daz is in there. Kuva is here. Move Kuva into it as well. And Ryan T is here. So move Ryan T into that slot there. Right, now the rest of these people. Has anyone, Scott C wasn't here last week, and neither was Paul G. I hope they're well. Not seen them. Cut these people and bring them down there. Did Archer give me a score? Archer was here. Did Archer give me a score? Yeah, Archer's given me a score. Let me just put Archer in there. I hope I haven't missed anyone's scores. Right, I will repeat the people that I've got at the moment that I've got scores for. Let's get Archer in there. Right, let me go from Nick. Paste that. Right, so if I don't read your name out, it's because I've missed your score. Good evening, Daniel. I hope you are well, sir. Right, I've got Jess Drula, Shemtam, Ryan G, Graham, Alan, Ronnie, Edem, Daz Reynolds, Kuva, Ryan T, and Archer. They are the people that I've received predictions from at the moment. If I've missed anyone, then let me know. But they're the people that I have at the moment. And what I will do is I will go on to game 2. Right, game 2. Daniel, you can put your scores in and that, but I can't accept them for the competition because it's for members. So if you was a member, I could accept it, but you're more than welcome to put your scores in there. I just can't add them to the competition. Game number 2, but Daniel says he would go for 3-0. Right, game number 2 is Burnley versus Arsenal, which is a Saturday 3 p.m. Saturday 3 p.m. kickoff. Daniel was putting a super sticker. Daniel, that's very kind of you. Let's see what his super sticker. Super sticker's got a diamond on it. Do you know what? Just because he's put a super sticker in, Daniel, I'll accept your scores for today. Because the super sticker you've put in is more or less the value of a membership. So, Daniel, I will accept your scores for today because of your super sticker. So I need a score then from you, Daniel, for this game. Burnley Arsenal. But so far we have got with the Burnley Arsenal is Alan has gone 0-3. Alan's gone 0-3. Edem has gone 0-5. Oh, Edem's gone big. Ryan T's gone big. Ryan T's gone 0-4. Although I will say, Daniel, just in the pin to the chat, there is a membership link there. Just saying, it is in the chat. Elto's gone 0-2. Drula's gone 2-0. Give me a score for this game. Burnley Arsenal. Daniel. 2-0. Ryan G, sorry, has gone 0-2. Graham has gone 0-3. Ronnie has also gone 0-3. Jess has gone 0-2. I think I've gone 0-2 as well. Sorry, Jose, 2-1. So 2-1. Okay, so you've got Arsenal to score a goal. 2-1. Okay, fair enough. Daz has gone 0-2. Shemtam has also gone 0-2. Kuva has gone 2-1. So Daniel, I'm waiting for you. And is Archer's? Have I missed Archer again? Archer's gone 0-3. For some reason, Archer, I don't know if there's a delay between YouTube and StreamYard, but I keep missing Archers, but then finding them. Um, Daniel, Daniel Field, are you going to give me a score for Burnley versus Arsenal? Daniel, Burnley Arsenal, please, mate. Give me a score. And then I can move on to the next game. 1-3. Yeah, Archer, I don't know, but when I'm looking, I couldn't see your score for both of the games, and I've had to go back up, and then I found it. So let's see how we get on with this one. But the next game for you people is 3 o'clock Saturday. It's Crystal Palace versus Brentford. What do you say the score of this game would be? Crystal Palace versus Brentford. Elto has gone in at 2-0. Daz has gone in at 3-0. 3-0. Ryan T. That is some score line, Ryan. He's gone for a draw, but it's a 5-all draw. No small draw, but a big 5-all draw. Archer 2-0. Archer saw it this time. It's there, as plain as bold for me to see. And then we've got a few 2-1s. And they start with Shemtam. There seems to be a train of 2-1s. So Shemtam's gone 2-1. Graham has gone 2-1. Drula has gone 2-1. Edem 2-1. Alan 2-1. Ronnie 2-1. Kuva double deuce Daigle 2-2. Right, so I'm waiting on. Did I miss Jess? Crystal Palace 2-0 for Ryan G. Right, Daniel, I'm missing again. And am I missing Jess? Yeah, Jess. I can't see Jess's score. So Daniel and Jess. Jess went 2-1. Did she? Am I missed Jess? Is she not appearing on my screen? Jess went 2-1. I'm just trying to find it because I know that this is all playing up. So Okay, Jess has gone 2-1. I can't see Jess's score. I don't know. Like I said, this StreamYard and YouTube malarkey not balancing. So again, Daniel, what's your score for this game, Daniel? Jess, I can see it now come through now. She's just under Ed M. See, under Ed M, I've got Alan, then Ronnie, then Ryan G. Daniel, give us a score. Crystal Palace, Brentford. 1-3. You kind of like that score, Daniel, don't you? 1-3. Right, we move on to the next game. And the next game for you people at the weekend is another 3 p.m. kickoff. It's Fulham versus Wolves. Fulham versus Wolves. Everybody 2-all. 2-all for Daniel. Daniel's coming early with this one. Daniel 2-2. Right, I have got 1-2 for Ryan T. Ryan T has gone 1-2. Right, Ryan T. I've got your Desmond Daniel. Daz is 0-1. Drewler 3-1. Ronnie 1-0. Graham 2-all. Jess 2-1. Archer 2-1. Eltel 3-0. Shemtam 2-1. Ryan 2-0. Neil, start from here, mate. Start from here. Edem 3-2. Alan 3-1. Kuva 3-2. And Neil, what's Neil saying? Neil, what's your score in this game, mate? And then Drewler's just put the other games just above. But for this one, you're going 3-1 Neil. Okay, 3-1 Neil got you. Right, game number 5 of the weekend. It's another 3 p.m. kickoff on Saturday. It's the last of the 3 p.m.s. It's Nottingham Forest versus Manchester United. Notts Forest v Manchester United. Ryan T, 1-2. Archer's gone 1-2. Archer. 1-2. Eltel says 3-1. Drewler says 2-1. Archer said 1-2. I've got Archer's 1-2. A 1-all for Graham. A 1-3 for Ryan. 1-3 for Ryan G. Destiny, how are you, my man? You want to take part, Destiny? You're more than welcome to. You blame Angus, do you? Good evening, Destiny. I hope you and the family are well, mate. I haven't seen you in a minute, but I hope you and the family are well, sir. Um, right, we have a 0-3 for Daz. 1-2 for Edem. A 1-2 for Alan and a 1-2 for Jess. A 2-1 for Ronnie. Good evening, Adrian. I hope you are well, sir. I hope you are well. A 2-3 for Kuba. A 2 for Shemtam. So Daniel and Neil are the two that I'm waiting on. Daniel and Neil, do you both have a score for me for this game? I hope business goes well for you, Destin. Yeah, it'd be good to have you back. You're a good lad. You used to make me laugh a lot as well, and it's good when I like it when people make me smile and people make me laugh. It makes it all, doesn't it? So Daniel and Neil are the two people I'm waiting on. If Daniel and Neil give me a score, then we can move on. Nah, don't matter who's on the blower. We're on Nottingham Forest Man United, please, Daniel. And Neil, wherever you are, we're on this game, Nottingham Forest Man United. Yeah, what's your score? Forest Man U, Daniel. Neil's coming with a Brighton 1, Burnley 1. Brighton ain't playing Burnley, Brighton are playing Leeds. Okay, I'm going to put them in as you've put them in there. All right, 1-1. One, two. Okay, Neil, it makes no sense at all what you've done. So 0-1. Neil, it makes no sense. Am I taking your scores? Because Brighton are playing Leeds, Burnley are playing Arsenal, so that's what you've gone for a 1-2. Okay, I understand that then. And then you've gone for Palace 3-2. Okay, 3-2. And then you've gone Forest 1-3. Forest 1-3. Okay, Neil, I've got you. You're up to date. Right, I understood it now. You're up to date. Daniel's gone 1-0. It's a 0-1 to United. Right, then we move on. Then we move on to the first evening game of Saturday. Tottenham Hotspur versus Chelsea, 5:30 p.m. on Saturday. Scores, please. Neil, I've got yours. You're up to date. Tottenham versus Chelsea, 5:30 Saturday. Daz has gone 3-1. Drula has gone 3-1. Graham has gone 3-1. God, I tell you what, there's some big Tottenham predictions coming in here. Jesse's gone 3-1 as well. Okay. Alan has gone there 2-1. Yeah, Destiny, I'm there as well. I'll be there at the game as well. I go well, I've been to most of the games this season. I'm there Chelsea and I'm there for Man United as well. And I was there for Villa last week. Alan 2-1. There is some big time positivity from here. Shemtam has gone 2-1. Archer says 1-1. He's bought the house down, Archer has. I go for a draw. Cooper's brought it down even further. Cooper's gone for a 0-2. Neil, I've got yours. We're up to date, Neil. We're now on this game. Cooper, 0-2. Cooper's been burnt as many times as me when we play Chelsea. But I've gone for a 2-0 victory. I'm Ryan G. Tour, right? So Ryan G was one of the ones I was missing. Daniel, score please. Tottenham, Chelsea. Neil, score please. 2-2. Right, I got yours, Neil. Right, I'm now looking for Ronnie, Edem, Ryan T, and Daniel Field. Right. Am I missing anyone? Daniel's gone 2-1. Ronnie, give me a score. Daz was the first one in. And I'm looking for Ronnie, Edem, Ryan T. Is that a 3-2, Ryan? Yeah, sorry, I got you. 3-2. Do you know what, Ryan? It ain't you, mate, and it ain't me. I've now gone back up. You're there. You're at the top. But you weren't there when I looked a minute ago. So it's a lag between YouTube and StreamYard. So please accept my apologies. And I'm just looking to see. So now I'm looking for Edem and Ronnie. Now Edem 0-2 for Edem. Okay. Edem's gone for a 0-2. And now I've got to find Ronnie's score. Ronnie's gone 3-0. And just, although he's not a member and he's not partaking, Adrian has gone for, or Adrian's predicted. Adrian has asked Cooper to behave, but Adrian, forever Adrian, says 3-0 to Tottenham. Interesting. The next game we move on to is a game even later in the evening. And I need to change because I put down Sunday and it's not Sunday, it's Saturday. So let me just change that. But the very next game that we go to is 8 o'clock on Saturday evening. So this will be sometime when I'm getting my train home. Colin B, start from here. Liverpool, Aston Villa. I'll be on my train hopefully on the way home. And it's 8 p.m. kickoff. Liverpool versus Aston Villa. A 0-3 for Ryan. It's interesting because I've gone for a 2-1, I think. Yeah, I've gone for 2-1 to Liverpool. But equally, Liverpool could be beaten again, couldn't they? They just defensively, Liverpool just look out of sorts defensively. I hope they turn it around because they've had 4 on the bounce now. Ryan G says 3-1. Daniel says 3-2. Neil says 1-2. Gives me 1-2. That's a 1-2. Who give me 1-2? That was Neil, weren't it? Neil's giving me a 1-2. Ryan G, Colin B, 1-1. Right, Colin is just starting out now. Colin B, 1-1. Graham is also what Graham's appeared twice. Is 1-1 as well though. Shemtam has come with a 3-1. We just have to let Liverpool pick up and stop the Woolwich train. Archer, it appears at the moment, I mean, it's only 9 games in, but at the moment, after 9 games, you've got Man City dropping points, Liverpool are dropping points, and and Arsenal are just not dropping points at the moment. And they've got a 4 point lead, but the 4 point lead at the top is against Bournemouth and at 5 points over us. Liverpool are not even, I think Liverpool are even 2 points lower than us. And I think Man City might be there or thereabouts as well. So it's going to be hard to claw, even though they're only on 15 points, it's going to be hard to claw this back if Arsenal continue playing and getting the scores that they're getting. I've got a 0-2 for Kuva. Seems to be quite a score for you, Kuva. That's twice on the trot. Archer 2-1 also. Edem 1-2. Did I get Edem's 1-2? Yeah. I got Drewless 3-1. Jess 2-1. In all honesty, I'd like nothing better than Liverpool to win 6 or 7-0 because I don't like Aston Villa. It's Matty Cash. Matty Cash and Villa. Matty Cash, McGinn and Villa. 1-2. So now I've got to look for Daz. Daz 2-1. Yeah, I mean, Slot, it really is weird because last year everything fell into his lap. He's gone and broken up the team. I mean, you know, God rest his soul, Jota passed away, but then he's broken up the team. TTA leaving, Nunes leaving, and then he's brought all these new players in, and you're not going. The team's not going to gel straight away. Same as no other team gels straight away. You need some time to bed your players in, and Liverpool are going to have to do that. Same as Tottenham. Tottenham have brought players in that's still bedding in. It takes time, but to turn round and yesterday his interview, he went along the lines of, he said something along the lines of that he saw Man City's lineup and then he saw their bench, and he said Man City were able to make 8 changes or 9 changes or whatever for yesterday's game and still have a world class bench. And he was bemoaning it that Liverpool haven't got that. Now, whether that's something to do with him having a dig at the hierarchy at Liverpool, because I think I mean, Jess, you're a Liverpool supporter. Did you really need Isak? Because you'd bought in Ekatike already, and I've got a feeling that possibly Slot wanted to use the money after having Ekatike in. He would have preferred to use a bundle of cash to bring 1, 2, 3 more different players in that he needed around the squad or around the team in other positions. But the Liverpool board were adamant they wanted Isak in, and the 125 million was going on Isak. And I'm not sure. I'm not sure how it sits with Slot and with the hierarchy. They seem to be. His interview yesterday seemed to be at loggerheads. Neil says we will just have to do a double over Arsenal. That will rectify the difference. Uh, we need to highlight that comment, because if I highlight that comment, and just for Vinders, this is Vinders. If he's watching on playback, we just leave that there. Neil's comment: we will just have to do the double over Arsenal. That will rectify the difference. Yeah, Jess says that she didn't want him; that she would have rather used the money on different players, and I think that's what Slot was alluding to in his interview last night. I think that's what Slot was alluding to. Slot was saying, he looks at other teams, he looks at their squads and stuff like that, and I think that's where the land lies with him. Isak said, Ronnie says that Isak was a bad transfer. Ronnie says he agrees. Jose doesn't. He doesn't like Villa either. Edem has come in with it's more than a team gelling. Too many players to upset. And Dad says depends how many players are fit for Liverpool. Yeah, Liverpool had a lot of defenders out yesterday. I don't know whether he's rested them or they are out actually injured. But there was quite a few out yesterday, wasn't there? Right, let me go. Next game for you people, because we've all caught up. Sunday, there's two matches. The first one at 2 p.m. is between West Ham and Newcastle. West Ham and Newcastle. Ronnie 02. Jose 02. Archer 02. Graham is on a 02. Ed M's also gone for a 02. Alan has gone for a 02. Right, that's enough 02s. Let's get the 03s. The 03s come in from. Right, Neil's just come in with a 03. Colin B says 03. Ryan T. Ryan T can see goals. He's gone for a 04. 04 for Ryan T. Daz 03. And then we have Drula 2-1. Drula, are you drinking herbal tea? Yeah, herbal tea, Drula. Is that what you're drinking? 1-3 for Shemtan. Funnier things have happened, eh? 1-3 for Jess. Ryan G is 1-2. And who am I looking for? I'm looking for Kuva and Daniel. Kuva and Daniel. You wish you just thought you'd be different. Kuva and Daniel. Score West Ham Newcastle, please. Kuva's going for a 0-3. Well, Julia, there were some scores last weekend where people didn't score a point at all. Because no one predicted in the right direction. So, you know, could well be. Could well be. West Ham Newcastle. Daniel is the only player that I'm waiting on. Oh, yeah, we haven't got no West Ham supporters here, but it's a funny comment. Kuba says, sorry, I was struggling to type it out. I thought West Ham nil was their name. Kuva, top man. Even Neil's put the two smile emojis in there as well. Kuva is top man. Can always, Kuva will always bring semblance to the show. Fantastic, Kuva is. Always brings semblance to the show. Drula's also put a laughing emoji for you, Kuva, there as well. It is quite an amusing comment. But then you come out with all these fantastic, amazing comments anyway, Kuva. Top lad. Daniel, I've not heard from you, mate. Does that mean you're not around? Are you around? Are you going to put a score in? If not, I move on. I'm not sure where Daniel is, but we'll move on. Second game on Sunday, and there's only two games on Sunday, but the second game is Manchester City versus Bournemouth. Man City versus Bournemouth. My score that I've put in here is all very dependent on Man City having Haaland or Mamouche or Cherky and all these players fit. If they've got players fit, I think they could steamroller Bournemouth. Nobody's managed to do it this season, But I just think that Man City got their fingers burnt last week, didn't they? I saw. Who did I see? Daz. Daz has gone 3-2. Daz 3-2. Ryan Archer's gone 3-2. Just let me get the 3-2 out of the way. Archer and Daz can see goals. God, Ryan G's gone 4-2. God, Ryan G. 4-2. Ryan G. That's fair play. I'm gonna have to go in order. Ryan T 1-all. Ryan T. Ryan T's come down. Blood pressure's come down. 1-all. Ronnie 3-1. Ronnie 3-1. Who's we got after Ronnie? Alan's gone the other way. Alan's gone 2-3. Oh, Alan can see goals. Alan can see goals. 2-3 for Alan. And then we have Archer. I've got Graham is on a Desmond Daigle. Daigle Desmond. Alan? No, it wasn't Alan. It's Graham. Graham's on a Desmond. There we go. Alan I've already got. I would laugh, but not even I can laugh at West Ham right now, says Ryan G. Shem Tam has also gone for the proverbial Daigle. Ed M's gone 2-1. Mr. Ed M 2-1. Can you believe it? We've got another week of Premiership games, and then we're back to a mad mammoth free for all bloody bonus bonanza 25 games again, which cost me loads of work. God, we're back on that again. This will be the third one this season. 3-1 to Drula, 2-1 for Jess. Neil's gone for a Daigle as well. Colin B 0-0. And that leaves me with Kuva 2-4. Kuva can see goals. See goals. I'm presuming that Daniel's on the blower, or as Kuva refers to him, maybe on the sauce, and he's very happy and he's fallen asleep. But I'm going to move on because he's not here at the moment. He's not here at the moment. So we move on. And the next game we go to is the Monday night game, the last of the Premiership games. Sunderland versus Everton. Sunderland versus Everton. Eltel snapping in with a 2-0. Another Desmond? Who's got a Desmond? Desmond has gone to Daz. And then we've got a 2-1 for Drula, Jesse and Archer. 2-1 for Drula and Jesse and Archer. Oops, what am I doing? Drula, Jesse, Archer have all gone 2-1. And then I need to go back up again. And Graham has gone 2-0. Ryan T, 2-3. That's the scoreline that Alan had given me earlier. But Ryan T has gone for a 2-3. Colin B and Neil 1-all. Colin B and Neil both gone for a 1-all draw. Ed M's also gone for a 1-all draw, and so has Ronnie. Ronnie Edem. Shem, 2-1. Alan, a goal. There we are. 1 there. Desmond for Alan. Ryan G, 1-2. Defaults for the 2-1s and the 1-2s, I say. Defaults for the one. I wonder with the bonus games how many 2-1s and 1-2s we're going to have. Kuva. What's Kuva going for? Kuva, have I seen your score? No, I haven't seen Kuva's score. There it is. 4-0 for Coos. Right, people, you'd be happy to know that we have done the premiership. Finished. Finito. Premiership over and done with. First of the 3 bonus games this week. And I've had to keep it real. You know me and my realness. And the first game that we've gone, I've got need to find what league it's in again. Right, it's being played on Saturday. I've got the fixture in front of me. Just want to make sure that I've got the league right. Right, what league was it in? Right, Daniel, you're back. Right, Daniel, sorry mate, you've missed a few scores. Daniel, give me Sunderland versus Everton. Daniel, give me the score for this one. This is just for Daniel. Sunderland v Everton. It's only fair you put that super sticker in. I'll get your scores, Daniel. Julie, you're saying it's time for the Google merchant. We got 2 of them here. It's not just Ryan G. 2-1 to the Toffees. That's 1-2. Right, Daniel again, because you've missed a couple of games, mate. So this is for just Daniel. Right, Daniel, you got to give me a score for. Oh, Jesus, this going to work or what? Here we go. Daniel, give me a score for Man City Bournemouth. Man City Bournemouth, please, Daniel. It's time for the Google merchants. Yeah, the Google merchants, it's not just Ryan G, it's Ryan G and Archer. They're the ones that I keep my eye on the Googling. However, I reckon you've got some quiet people like Alan, 3-2 to City, who's out in the States, who I think may do the old Googling as well. It's just that he flies under the radar. Daniel, the one that you missed as well was West Ham versus Newcastle, please. West Ham Newcastle, please, Daniel. Ryan G says he's an open Google merchant. Yeah, I've got Ryan G and Archer Muir on them, but I also reckon Alan, yeah, I reckon Alan flies under the radar. I reckon he might be doing a bit of Googling, which is not surprising because Alan being over in the States, he ain't going to understand all the teams that we pick over here, is he? Although I think 2-0 to Newcastle, that's 0-2. So, but I think that you guys are getting used to the foreign teams that we keep picking all the time. Look at who is here. It's the Mile High Hotspur. Leo, how are you, sir? I hope you and the family are well. See your videos of you at work and that. Fantastic. Keep up the good work, my brother. And with your Colorado Spurs and with your Colorado that you go to as well. Keep up the good work. Artie says, I'm an open Scotia merchant. Right. And then we've gone. So this is Daniel, just in case, right? When we do the 10 Premiership games, Daniel, we always do 3 bonus games. And the first bonus game is coming from the Lowlands League in Scotland. And it's Berwick versus Linlithgow Rose. So Berwick versus Linlithgow Rose for you people. That's your first bonus game. Ryan T has gone 0-0. Drula has gone 2-0. Ryan T has gone 0-0. Someone else will give me 0-0. There we go. A 0-0 from Ryan T. A 2-1 for Colin B. How long does it take Archer and it's to be interesting. It's Archer and Ryan G. It's the race to see who comes in first. Alan's coming with a 1-1 draw. Alan has come in with a 1-1 draw. Drew Laz coming with a 2-0, which I've already got. Colin B, I've got 2-1 for. Alan, I've got the 1-1 for. Graham, 3-0. Graham, 3-0. Eltel, 1-3. Archer, 1-3. Ryan G, 0-3. Do you reckon Jesse's been Googling? Jess. Jess been Googling as well. The Lowlands League. It's funny, right? And I'll tell you why. Daniel, give us a score. You've got to give me a score for this game, Daniel, because these count as well. So Berwick versus Linlithgow Rose, please. Ronnie's gone 1-4. Neil's gone for a 2-2 draw. Shemtam has gone 2-1. Just have a stab. Have a stab, Daniel. You know, it's all guessing anyway at the end of the day. 1-2 for Edem. Cuba. 0-2 for Cuba. Do you know what, Drew? Like, I don't Google these games. I don't have to. I don't have to Google these games. I find them quite easy on. For these games, when I do the bonus games, it's quite easy because you find them all in the same place. The whole list I find in the same place. Desmond for Daniel. But when I do the what's it called? When I do the bonus games, like for bonus weeks, I really do have to hunt for them games because you've got to find leagues because everyone's playing in international, so you've got to find leagues, isn't you? So that's the hardest part. Berwick Neil Lithgow 2. I confess I googled it because I know who Berwick are, but had no idea which league they sunk down to. Kuva, this is what I was just about to say. I looked. There's two leagues in Scotland below the League Two. One's called the Highland League, and one's called the Lowland League. Now, when I looked at the Lowland League, the Highland League, they have got one team that I remember being in the Scottish divisions in the pyramid, and that's Brechin City. Yeah. But then when I looked at the Lowland League, I've got Albion Rovers, Berwick Rangers, Bonnie Rig Rose, Clydebank, Cowden Beath, East Stirlingshire, Gretna 2008 are all in this Lowland League. So they've all dropped down the divisions into non-league in Scotland. And there's 8 teams there that I've just named. 8 teams that played in the pyramid in the top 4 divisions of Scotland that have now dropped down. So although I've heard of Berwick, then Lithgow Rose I've heard when they're in the cup games. So anyway, lesson over. That's game number 1, your bonus game. Mr. M, good evening, sir. I hope you are well. I hope you are well. Bonus game number 2 for anybody. Wenger out. Come on, you Spurs, Mr. M. Fantastic. Game number 2 is Haverford West County versus the New Saints. And this is from Kimru. This league is the Kimru League. Mr. M, for what it's worth, says 4-1. Although I can't take your score, Mr. M, because you're not a member. But you can put your scores in, but I can't add them to the game. 3-2, says Ryan T. 3-2, says Ryan T. 0-3, says Elta. 1-1, says Colin B. 1-0 is Colin B's score. 0-3 for Edem. Edem, 0-3. 1-3 for Jess. Jumping. 2-0 for Alan. Alan, 2-0. 1-3 for Drula. Copy Drula, 1-3. Graham on a Desmond. That ain't the first Desmond he's done tonight, is it? No, he's done quite a few tonight. Quite a few Desmonds. 4-0 for Neil. Neil's not holding back. He's gone for a 4-0. Daniel, Haverford West County versus the New Saints. I need to call you back now. Your score is back to front. Does that mean you're going for 0-4, Neil? Because it reads 4-0 there. Archer says 1-3. 1-4 for Coover. 1-4 for Coover. 0-5 for Daz. Daz. 0-5. Put 5 in there. Okay, so it's 0-4 for Neil, not 4-0. Okay. You know the rules, Neil. You put down the first team with their score, and the second team gets their score. Daniel, score for this game? 1-2 for Shemtan. Let me find Shemtan. Shemtan, 1-2. 0-5 for Daz. 1-5 for Ronnie. Ronnie's gone from a 1-4 to a 1-5 in the last game. 1-4. This one he's gone one better, 1-5. Daniel has gone 1-2. There's only one game left after this, Daniel, and then you are done. And you're all done. I'm now looking for Ryan G. Ryan G's gone for 0-4. Right. Okay. So the last bonus game, the third and last bonus game for you people this week is Cork City versus Derry City. Cork City versus Derry City. It's the City Derby. One being Cork and one being Derry. Ed M has gone to 0-2. Ed M 0-2. Alan 3-1. 3-1 to Alan. 2-1 to Drula. The result shows on Tuesday at 4 p.m. Just saying. The result show is on Tuesday at 4 p.m. 2-2 for Colin B. Because they're playing on Monday, then the results show it will be on the following day. Ryan T has gone for a tool draw. Colin B has gone for a tool draw. Ryan G has gone 0-2. Kuva has gone 1-2. Daniel, this is the last one. This is from the League of Ireland, mate. Kuva 1-2. Neil says 1-3. No, Derry and Cork are definitely in the Republic of Ireland, Colin. Definitely in the Republic. The people in the playing in the other one is your teams like your Lingfield and your Coleraine, Shamrock Rovers, Shelbourne, and people like that are Northern Ireland. But your Derrys, your Corks, yeah, your Derrys, your Corks, and stuff, they're all this side. They're all the Republic. Daz has gone for a 0-2. Jess has gone 1-2. Shemtam 2-2. Where's Shem? 2-2. There we go. Copy that one to Shemtam with a 2-all draw. Oops. We put it in there. 2-all draw. Neil 1-3. I've got that. I've got the Archer. Right, Graham. What did Graham go for? Graham's gone 1-2 as well. I'm then looking for Ronnie. Ronnie's gone for a 0-3. Right, so Daz, the next prediction show. So the results show for this week is on Tuesday at 4 p.m. Okay, so the results show is at 4 p.m. on Tuesday. Bear with me a second. I just want to just check, because if I can check some fixtures out now, I'll be able to give you an indication for next week. Archer 1-3. Right, Daniel, you're the only person I'm waiting on, Dan. So Daniel, you give me a score for this game, mate. The following week, predictions will be. Right, I'm going to the following week because it depends what time. Is there a game on Friday night on the 7th? No. Okay. So predictions the following week, right, for week 11 will be at 4 o'clock on Friday, 4 o'clock in the afternoon Friday, because I've got no issues with work at the moment. So for next week on Friday, so we should all be good for 4 o'clock. So shows coming up Sunday, my normal 11 o'clock show on Sunday with Chang and crew. And then on Tuesday, it's the results show for week 10, the week that we're playing now. And then week 11's predictions will be done next Friday at 4 p.m. as things stand at the moment. Yeah. Why am I doing my time? I'm trying to make myself look all smart. Right. I don't know where Daniel's gone. No, I'm not busy. I'm not busy. I can do it for you now, Colin. I'm not busy at all. Yeah, everyone, smash the like on your way out. It's helpful. Thank you very much, Ronnie, for being a member for 8 months. And says, nice one, Jose Cummings first. Thanks, Ronnie. Thanks for your support. Take care, mate. Thanks, Archer. Thanks, Ryan G. But just remember to click on your way out. Right, Colin B, you were late. Brighton versus Leeds. Daniel, give me a score, please, mate. Daniel, give me a score for Cork versus Derry, Daniel. Cork versus Derry. Colin B, Brighton versus Leeds, 3 p.m. Ryan T, I probably will. Do you know what? We are due a member show, and I will do one. And I think I'm going to do it the weekend. Right. Let me have a look, make sure. Right. I'll probably do it on Saturday the 15th. So 2 weeks' time on a Saturday, I'll probably end up doing the members show then, because there's no football and we can talk about everything to do with Tottenham then. So we will have a member show then. Daniel, can you give me the score of Cork versus Derry, please, mate? Right, Colin B. Let me get Colin B in here. Colin B. Burnley versus Arsenal. Colin B. Burnley Arsenal. And for Daniel, look, Cork City versus Derry City, please, Daniel, for you. Cork City Derry for you, Daniel. And Burnley Arsenal for you, Colin. Three one. No. Daniel, you're doing it the other. Daniel, hold on. Daniel, your score that you need to give me, you've given me the score already. Daniel, I need your score for this game. Cork City versus Derry City. No worries, Daniel. You give me the score for Cork City, Derry City, and that's it. You're done, Daniel. You're the same as everybody else. You're done. The only person that's not done at the moment is Colin Blackshaw, who I'm doing these for again. Crystal Palace, Brentford, 2-1 to Cork, Daniel. Daniel, I have got all your scores for the week. You're in, Dan. You're done. You're dusted. And this is now just Colin. Colin's the only person that should be putting predictions in now because Colin was the person that turned up late. Everybody else has done their predictions, including you, Daniel. Thank you very much, Daniel, for joining in. You're all right, Daniel. You're all right. I'm just saying you've got all your predictions in. You've done yours, and like everybody else, the only person that hasn't done them is Colin because he turned up late. So I'm re-rolling them for Colin. Fulham versus Wolves, please, Colin. Dad says I'm off to Cambridge versus Chester on Saturday, the FA Cup, Jose. Fantastic. It's good. How far away, Daz, are you from Cambridge then? Are you got to travel far to get to Cambridge? Or are you nearer to Chester and that's why you're going to Cambridge? Neil, God bless you, mate. Take care. Thank you very much. Colin B's going for a 1-2. Colin B, 1-2. Right, Colin. Nottingham Forest versus Manchester United, please, sir. Daniel has put in I can't see it on here, but I know that it's there. Right, Daniel's put in a super sticker, and his super sticker is that a cat? It's of a cat. Say, how's it going? Daniel, thank you very much. Very kind of you. It's going well. It's going well. It's all the better when I have people in here. And as you can see, you know a few people in here already, and everyone gets on. No dramas. Everyone gets on here, and it's fantastic. And welcome on board, mate. Welcome on board. Um, and the last game that you missed, Colin, was Tottenham versus Chelsea, Colin, and then we are done. You're a good man, Daniel. Thank you for your support. Thank everybody for their support. And if you all, I don't know whether you'll partake in it or whatever, but I will say, one all. I will say a happy Halloween to you all. Um, it, yeah, be like Daniel, sub and like. And Daniel then says it's good to sub and like. Yeah, and it is. Thank you very much, everyone that's taken part today. As I said, the results show for this will be on Tuesday. I'll be back on Sunday. I'm back on Sunday with my normal show on Sunday morning at 11 a.m. But I need to thank Ronnie for his super chat. And I need to thank Daniel for his super sticker. It's very kind of you. And thank Daniel again for a second super sticker. As I said, it's very kind of you. And I'm going to go right to the top. If I can if it allows me, because it didn't star it for me, but if it allows me, go to right to the top. There we go. Jess for becoming renewing her membership, and Jess also for a 14-month membership chat. Thank you very much for your support, Jess. And guys, without further ado, I'm going to say thank you again to everyone for coming in to the show today. Thank you for taking part, and I will see you all very soon. Have a really, really good weekend. Happy Halloween to you all, and have a good weekend. I don't know if you celebrate Halloween or whatever, but if you do, I hope you enjoy it. And yeah, have a really good weekend, and I will catch up with you all fairly soon. And as always, finish these off with what I will say. Sorry, if people are watching this on playback, when you leave your scores in the chat, right, or sorry, in the stream, hit the like button, because I know how many likes we finish the show with, and then when I see 10 people, I don't see 10 likes. So please remember to do it. But thank you very much, everyone. Take care of yourselves. God bless. And as always, it's come on, you Spurs.
Tell, Cockerell, he's just a true guy. You'll have a true time. Tell, Cockerell, leave your troubles at the door. You know the game, you know the score. We're here to have fun, so holster that gun and read the writing on the wall. The predictions leak, done every week. It just goes on and 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 on. Why do I always get it wrong? Tell, Cockerell, he's just a chill guy. You'll have a chill time. Tell, Cockerell. Jose gets himself around, always talking Spurs wherever he is found, home or away. He always tips to win, throws the form book in the bin with a cheeky knowing grin. Tell, Cockerell, he's just a chill guy. You'll have a chill time. Tell, Cockerell. The Predictions League, done every week. It just goes on and on and on and on. Why do I always get it wrong? Every time I play along. Tell, Cockerell, the show is so chilled, your time is well filled. If you want good friendly chat, then here's where it's at. Tell, Cockerell. It just goes on and on and song. El Tel, Cockerel. The show is so chill. Your time is well filled. If you want good friendly chat, then here's where it's at.